Hey and welcome back. I am Sophie, also known as the Saggy Mom, and today what I'll be talking to you about in this little episode is postpartum shapewear, postpartum girdles, that kind of stuff. So back to my gram. So one thing my grandma always told me was after you have a baby, wrap yourself. And she basically was like, whatever it takes. So I think what she was telling me she used was like a sheet, a bed sheet. So she would get the white bed sheet and just wrap it around herself, and just to make sure everything kind of goes back into place. Reason for this is not like to be skinny or to like snap back, but it's actually part of like the healing process. So our bellies expand as our babies grow and our organs shift. So this isn't something to kind of like just think about slimming down. It's actually just helping your body heal and everything go back into place where it's supposed to go. So with that being said, I will show you the first shapewear that I purchased with my first pregnancy. So this is by Bellefit, and honestly, it's one of the best ones that I've had. Sorry, toddler break. So where was I? My favorite shapewear that I've had is by Bellfit. Bellefit, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. So this one is actually one of the best ones I think is out there. This one has like the, where is it? The metal boning, which is key. So it actually helped me a lot with my posture, because after you have a baby, you're all like jiggly and just not where you should be. And especially for me, I've had 2 C-sections now. I hate them, but this has been really key in my recovery. It has 3 little like levels of support. This one has 2 levels of support. I bought 2, by the way. So this was an extra large. This was my first with JoJo. So I had an extra large and large, and then with Benny, I have I only bought a large. So the large I had given away to another mom, and then I rebought a large because you do your sizing according to your hip measurements, and that's key also, because the first time I was just gonna guess, I'm like, oh, I'm totally gonna size small. Girl was not a small. Homegirl was an extra large. So make sure you follow the sizing guides, but they're really helpful too. I think I had called them my first pregnancy, and their customer service is out of sight, girl. Like they will like chit chat with you on the phone. They'll like help you, like, you know, put them on speaker as you're doing your measurements. They will like walk you through the entire thing. So I think their customer service is great, especially when you don't know what the hell you're doing, but you know you're supposed to be doing something. They're place to go to. So this one has like the 3 like sizing hooks, and then on the side also there's another way to get this on. There's more hooks there, and then zip it right up. And this is actually really good under everything. So dresses, pants. It's actually really hard to like see under that, so it's super helpful, really discreet. And I think if you are right out of you know, right in the postpartum days, right when you have a newborn, throw this on. I will say though, with my first pregnancy, my first bout of postpartum and being a new mom, I don't think I could get the extra large on for 2.5 weeks, because if you've had a C-section, you know swelling is like, whew, swelling is a big part of it. So there was no way this was going on. Not only swelling, it's painful. You have a huge hip to hip incision, what it feels like. Anyways, that's what I think. I don't know. Obviously it shrinks, but hip to hip incision, the last thing you're trying to do is like move around and like be flexible. So don't be too hard on yourself if it doesn't go on right away according to your hip size. Give your body, especially if you've had a C-section, give your body some time to rest and just kind of like recover. Like that incision is key to not get infected. But these, if you look on their website, they have the girdles that are for regular vaginal delivery, and then also ones that are great for C-section recovery. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna have like a regular birth, and that didn't happen. But I was also somewhat thinking, so I happened to buy the ones that was safe for C-section and vaginal delivery. So that was one of the smarter things I've done. Anyways, after I have kind of worn these, or they've just become too stretchy and they're not really doing enough for the compression on my belly, I like to thank my mom for this one. So when that wore off, I was like, well, I don't really know like what to do, but I still need like control. But I had pretty much lost almost all of like my baby weight. And my mom had been trying to get me like high-waisted underwear, and I was like, girl, no. And we were at the swap meet one time, and we're walking around, and she's like, Sophie, you need to buy these. And I was like, girl, no. And she was like, just try it. My mom has had 3 C-sections and a hysterectomy back in the day when it was like a complete hip to hip. So she knows what she's talking about, and she bought me these. Probably one of the best buys she's ever talked me into. Well, she bought them for me. These just look like high-waisted chonies, but this right here, this band is like super thick, and it's like, girl, it sucks in all those like what were those called? Those hip huggers we used to wear with the little panza hanging out. Like this clears it right up, sucks it right in. And the material it's made out of, I don't know what it's made of. It's like, you know, kind of slippery. It like helps you get back into your jeans because it just kind of slides it up and over, and you just button it and zip. I don't know. I didn't realize these had tags on them because I got them at swap meet. So, you know, you never know what you're going to find there. But I think they say Youmita, Youmita. That's the first time I'm reading that, so maybe look these up. If not, I gotta hit the freaking swap meet soon and get me more of these because these have been awesome. I'm still not able to fit these because these are from my first round. I'm waiting to fit back into these because these, honestly, like, they're my favorite. So yeah, keep that in mind. Another one that I swear by, I got 2 of them. So the smaller one I got after my firstborn. I'm currently on this one right now, which is a large. I think, was this extra small? It might have been extra small. Small or extra small because it's freaking tiny. And right now I'm at a large. And this is really great, the shapewear. I'm looking at my notes. This is by Robert Matthews. I got this on Amazon. And kind of like the Bellefit, like the first one I showed you, this has the metal boning in it as well. Really stretchy. And look, it does a little something for that booty, girl. Because after my kids, I don't have anything. I'm just a pancake ass. So whatever, it makes me think I have more butt, but whatever. But like I was saying, I have some photos on my Instagram that I took with my Joe. It was like a breastfeeding photo shoot. Also, he was like a year old and I look good. So I was like, let me get on this. And this is what I wore under my white dress. And I was already like pretty thin. Like I got back down to 109 actually. I got back down to 109 and pretty much flat stomach, but I just had a little bit of like loose skin that bugged me. And that dress was the kind of material where it was like, you're gonna see it. So I just I just searched on Amazon and I was like, well, this looks like it'll work, and it worked. There's no seams, couldn't tell, and it was a white dress, so I had a little extra coverage as well. So that made me feel really confident and I look good. So I'm glad I have proof that at one time, you know, I look like that. Aside from that, right now I have these other chonies that I bought years ago when I thought I needed them, but I need them now. These are just from Maidenform. They're small, and sometimes what I do is like I double it up. I wear like my good old cotton high-waisted one with these on, and sometimes I would even throw on like the Bellfit one, just, you know, just to feel skinny. But honestly, sometimes, you know, if you have that little extra skin, it just feels better to feel sucked in. Sometimes just the feeling of like the jiggle will do it for me. I'm like, I'll just have like a little mental, I keep it to myself, but obviously, you know, now it freaks me out. I want to like, throw things, but I just, you know, I put on some tight chonies and I feel better. So there's another one. So I was trying to buy the ones my mom got me, these ones at the swap meet, but I was like, how do I find them? And I just went on Amazon and I found these bad boys. So these, they come up really high. Yeah, whatever, this is just what I wear now. And I got these in a medium. They do the job, but they're definitely not as good as the swap meet ones. But like I said, like the little jiggle was freaking me out, so I just needed something to like hold it together. These do the job. These are great. Can't remember the name. Actually, I think they're on here. These are by, I think it's Lingerie Barbara, or Barbara Lingerie by Barbara, something like that. And these were like the tummy control panties or something. These have been really good. Helped me to get my jeans on again, because I'm still in like the weird in-between size. I still have about 20 more pounds to lose that I want to lose. So yeah, that's helping me get there. I just feel like the more like you keep yourself, you know, tamed in that tummy region, it helps with weight loss, for me anyways. Everyone's different. And then my latest buy, I got this in the mail today. And these are the butt lifter panty by Nobility. Okay, so I bought 2 sizes. So the one I'm gonna start with is a medium, because like I said, the large I was in my Bellefit is just too loose. It's not offering me enough compression that I want. Like, I want to be like sucked in. This is perfect. It's not too much, but it has that like, you know, little eye hook right here, and it comes up like right below like my bra, and it feels really good. So I'm excited to be wearing these chonies under, well, I wear like regular chonies and then I wear like shapewear over it just to get more use out of it. And then I start with medium, and I am going to a small once those get a little too big for me. So that's what I have so far. The other thing that I wanted to show you was the binder I got in the hospital. This, I know some women swear by it, but maybe, I don't know if they've had a, you know, regular vaginal delivery, but for my C-section, I just remember I didn't ask for one for my first, so I thought like, if I keep it in mind and like I order it right off the bat, or I tell them right off the bat to wrap me up, like I'm gonna like be skinny super fast. This was probably like the most uncomfortable one I've worn. It was just, like I said, some girls out there, it fits really well for them. It's Velcro. You just, you know, really elastic and put it together. Really simple, but there was a few times I tried to wear it and it just didn't give me enough like flexibility with how I would sit. So like with Bellfit, even though it has like the metal boning, like I'm still really flexible. I can bend, whatever. This is just like, I'm like way too solid. It's too stiff. It just doesn't feel good. Bottom line, it was uncomfortable for me. Like I said, some girls, great, me, not so much. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. That's what I use. I hope this helped. Yeah, but like I said, this isn't to like go and like get skinny. It's to help you get back to where you're supposed to be, with all your organs and stuff. Baking a baby is hard. It's not easy. And this is just something that kind of helps the mom. There's all these things that we buy for baby, and everyone, you know, is excited for baby, but don't forget about yourself. So that's the one thing I think a mom should buy, is a postpartum girdle, shapewear, something. It's just gonna make you feel so much better. It's gonna help you with the healing process, get all those organs back to where they're supposed to be, and just make you feel better. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, and in the comments, leave me a little convo. Let me know if there's something else you'd want to hear from me. Thanks.